It's a wine making video. 2 cups of pure cane granulated sugar. You don't want to try to make mead with the eggnog because if you want to ferment your wine, it's got to stay out of the fridge. So unless you can find a wine making yeast that ferments in colder temperatures, you might be able to make it work. But they don't have one as far as I know. So we got our jar. We're going to add 2 cups of pure granulated sugar, cane sugar of course. Good stuff right there. Next we're going to add our local hive Rocky Mountain Raw unfiltered made the good old US of A honey. Now the ingredients we're going to be using are going to be consisting of Tropicana Strawberry Peach Paradise and some of this Monster Energy Nitro Cosmic Peach, among other things. And before we add all the liquid in there, we're going to stir it around an earlier process. A couple of fans are like, you can't expect us to ferment into an eggnog mead. Like, why not? And they're like, well, because the meat will die in the fridge. You want to do that when you're serving it. And I'm like, yeah, that's a fair point. So we'll try this again. That food hack still uploading. There's our sugar and our honey and our water. So I need a little bit of liquid to stir it around. So we're going to add our Monster Nitro Cosmic Peach. This will add some caffeine and peach to it. Maybe some caffeine to it, who knows? Just enough to like add some liquid to it. I'm going to stir that around. Now we stir it around right now. See, it doesn't make a mess all over the damn counter. And I'll get my hands in the wine, you know, kind of thing. I've already sanitized and washed everything. So I'm going to try and make this new crazy flavor of wine. That's all stirred up. I'll have the rest of that Cosmic Peach. One whole can of Cosmic Peach. I'm going to stir that around. Make sure all the sugar and the honey's dissolved. Now before we add the other stuff, we're going to add some other things to it. Like some of these peach rings, Smart Sweets, 3 grams of sugar. So add an entire packet of peach rings because we can. Dump it in there, all of it. Next we're going to add some Sour Punch strawberry straws. This entire container, yeah, we're going to add the whole fucking thing in there. Is that enough candy for our meat? I don't think it is. So we're also going to add one more thing, some Sour Patch strawberry candies. Cut it open. And they're not wrapped individually, beautiful. Just pour those in there. Everything stirred around. Now we're going to add some of this here Tropicana strawberry peach. This don't have to be in the fridge like the dairy does, so we'll be able to ferment this into something more wine tasting, hopefully. So we're just going to add our strawberry peach here. Strawberry peach, homemade. And grab the fork and just stir it around. Now we're going to add a couple more things. We need our winemaking yeast, 1118, some nutrients, and a little bit of water, because that's not quite full enough. Behold, strawberry peach wine. See all the candy at the bottom? Let that dissolve for about 10 days. Before we add our yeast, we're going to add 1 cup of yeast nutrient. And by cup, I mean, of course, the capful. Now to add the yeast. So to complete it, we're going to add an entire packet of EC 1118 winemaking yeast. Dump the whole goddamn packet in there. Oh, what the fuck are we making? Some 18% alcohol by volume, Jay. That's what's up. Check that out. We'll stir that around. All that candy gonna dissolve into that wine, give it a little bit of flavor and extra sugar that'll convert it all into alcohol. Now after about 10 days, we're going to filter that into the clean jar over here. So it's just a liquid. If you saw my last Mead update, you know what's up. I discovered that you cannot make a Mead with eggnog. Well, that sounds like a very tasty concept. In theory, you'd have to find a yeast that ferments and survives in colder temperatures so the eggnog doesn't spoil. And it's just a lot of science and math and meh. So I'm like, let's just read you a different Mead recipe for the fans. I got a little bit of that Jack Daniels combo I'm sipping on earlier left. I don't want to pour me a drink. I'm going to make me some drink. You feel me on that? YouTube, that is good. That's good drink combo. Yes, sir. And I figured, well, if we cannot make a Mead out of eggnog, then we're going to have to change our tune just a little bit, YouTube. Now, making alcohol can be a fun way to spend your evenings and your days. All that candy that we put in the bottom of it, hopefully that will fucking dissolve with our yeast, and we'll get some like wild, crazy strawberry peach. You know, just some crazy random flavor. Another Franken Mead for the books. Mwahaha! Franken Mead. Yes, sir. I think that'll do just nicely. Now this I don't have to keep in the fridge because it ain't got no damn dairy in it. You know what I'm saying? It'll let it sit here and stankify for 10 days. Then we're going to filter it after the 10th day. I'm going to put this in the fermenting space where it'll do its thing. Not sure how that's going to turn out, YouTube, but we'll give that about 10 days to ferment, and we'll see how it turns out.